Control C, Control V not fucking working. What the fuck? It just randomly stopped working and now my mouse is being sluggish. What the fuck? That's better. Alright, we're going to be doing more Mass Effect 2. We are deep into this game. About 42 hours of playtime. It's the first time I'm going to have beaten the PC version of the game. I've beaten it twice on console. Once on the PlayStation 3 and once on the Legacy Collection. Or not the Legendary Edition for the PlayStation or Xbox One on the Xbox One X. Obviously, this that we're playing here is not the Legendary Edition. It's the original PC release. I really hope that bug I ran into on Ilium was fixed in the PC release of Legendary Edition, because it was consistent, dude. Like, you saw me go through the hallway numerous times and it kept crashing almost damn near every time I did. And sometimes I found a way to get it to work, but even that wasn't consistent. The way I found when I looked it up online, even that wasn't consistent. It just would crash randomly, like, consistently. do Jack next. Whoa, whoa, what the fuck? That's mass relay. So this is the first planet we need to scan. And it's rich. Okay. Good start. Oh, this is a rich planet. Holy shit, look at this. Already 5 probes and I barely moved off the first screen of the planet. Hey, we moved it from rich to good. There's another one. Didn't take it long to go from good to moderate, did it? So the new set of, I think I talked about this in a previous stream, but the set of speaker mounts that we got to mount the speakers in the man cave are too big for the speakers we have. So we got ones that are supposed to be smaller. I think they're smaller. They're definitely rated for a lower weight than those were. So the measurements suggest that they're smaller. As far as I can tell. They should... So they should be here tomorrow. We need to send off the other ones to get a refund, though. Which we have to do through mail. Because the nearest UPS store, which is what Amazon uses, is 50 miles from here. But, yeah, the new mount should be here tomorrow. Which I'm pretty excited about, because I will be able to mount the 2 remaining... the 5 speakers on the wall and get the man cave hooked up for 7.1 surround sound, which I'm pretty excited for. Because right now with the 2 big speakers hooked up at the same time, it's just a 2.1 with the 2 speakers and a subwoofer. But that stereo receiver in there is a 7.1, which means we're going to have 2 rear speakers, a center channel, and then 2 front high on top of those 2 that are already hooked up in there. I'm looking forward to having that done. It'd be nice to actually be finished with one of the rooms for once. I still need to buy things for the office because I need to see about cleaning the lens on the CD player. Open it up and see about cleaning the lens on it for the laser. see if I can't make it read discs. Because right now it was indicating that it would not read discs. What good's a CD player that doesn't read discs? And I wouldn't. And I hope I don't have to buy another one. I hope I just have to replace the stereo in here, which I do need to replace. And the one in here was always going to be temporary because it's not what I want. What I want is one that puts out audio to 4 channels. So I did audio through all 4 speakers at the same time and has video out. Through composite video. The one in here I discovered only puts out audio to 2 speakers at a time, which was disappointing because I could have sworn that it did all 4, but it doesn't, and that's not what I'm looking for. I want it to put output to all 4 speakers at the same time. I guess it goes higher than that, right? I'll eventually get everything I want in the office. I want to finish unpacking the stuff in my room. It's hard to do when I can't move my left arm too much without pain, you know? And it's going to be a while before my room is 100% done. Because I'm going to need to buy new speakers for it. I'm going to need to buy some bookshelf speakers for it. The stereo head unit that I have for my room is Dolby Digital 5.1. It's got component input and output for video on it. But it sounds great. I've only got 2 speakers up depleted. Okay, set up for it. I don't want to go down to the planet just yet. Let's explore these other galaxies first. Look at that. Right through the sun. Realistically, you do that, it should cook everybody on board. and just destroy the ship, you know? And it would do it before you ever got near this, before you got really anything close to the surface. But I'll at least have the man cave done before my birthday, coming up on the 9th. I should be getting some money for my birthday, and I'm going to spend at least some of it. If I don't get Doom the Dark Ages for my birthday for PlayStation 5 or PC, then I'm going to get Doom the Dark Ages with birthday money. One of those two things is going to happen. I'm just not entirely sure which. We'll see. But I am looking forward to playing that. Even though I'm terrible at parrying, I'm worried about that. But they said you could adjust the parry window, so maybe I can get it to where I can do it consistently enough that I'm not dying constantly and it's just a constant source of frustration. I am terrible at it. I really am. So, yeah, there's really only two here. Okay. Yam. Nice. There we go. That's a decent spike. For two of them, too. No, oh, three. Shit. There's another one. But for the time being, at least I got the stereo that was in the office set up and connected to my computer so that I don't have to constantly wear headphones. I can just play the computer's audio through these speakers. And because the only time that I would wear headphones is when I would stream in the old place I lived, because when I'm streaming, I don't want the game audio to come through the microphone as well. So it's just easier to do it through headphones, plug those in. I don't like having to constantly wear them, you know? There's a massive fucking stun. Say if it's moderate, where are the fucking spikes? They have to be here somewhere. There's another one. Honestly, the audio is better through the speakers and stereo than it is through this pair of headphones. Anyway, it just sounds better, you know. So that's through old Bose Acoustimass speakers. Back when Bose made the best speakers you could buy. And the subwoofer's Polk audio. I think the stereo head unit would be capable of 7.1. I could probably run whatever audio through it for all of the. Right now, the only one that works for audio with is my PC, not my laptop, which isn't a big deal. Because I don't use my laptop for that much, especially not stuff that would involve audio. Me needing to hear it, you know. Okay, who are we taking? Let's go with Thane. Thane's cool.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, where the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah. They build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
Yeah, this place is definitely in disarray. I guess we should be thankful that we can still land here, right?
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
We'll turn up the audio just a bit. I don't know what the difference is with me struggling so much with Mass Effect, or not Mass Effect, Gears of War. If you guys watched my stream of that boy, was I I kept getting stuck on different parts for long periods of time.
I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
Got it. Cool. After this mission, we should have enough credits to get that last upgrade for the Citadel.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. If he knew.
He won't find out. The elusive man requested
Sounds like someone was working beyond their contract.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man. I remember this fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Alright, let's check it out. Maybe it's that it's running at a double the frame rate or more, probably, because let's be honest, the chances of that console version running at a constant 30 are slim. I don't know, but boy, was I getting my ass kicked. In that game, I just kept I would get stuck in one spot for a long period of time, finally beat it, move forward a bit, get stuck in another spot for a long period of time. That happened to me over and over again. It's happened to me like 3 or 4 times at this point. I can't go up that, okay? And I suspect it's going to keep happening to me until I beat the game. I just know General Ram is going to beat my ass in that game. Like, just like he did the first time I played it. It took me forever to fucking beat him.
They've seen us.
And if I remember right, that's mostly what you're going to run into is wild animals like that.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight, filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
What the hell was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Yep. All throughout the first game, all you see of Cerberus is fucked up things that they're doing. And here you are reminded, yeah, Cerberus actually does do fucked up things.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject Zero is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides Zero are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
Yeah, there's something weird going on here, Jack.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Well, something's here. Maybe another Varen did it, but... Got it. Cool. Hey, Element Zero. Who placed that there?
We've been spotted.
I mean, you think with me having beaten the game 3 times, twice by myself and once co-op for the channel, that I would have been better at it than this. You would be wrong.
Why the need more? This was a small facility.
The other children must have died in great numbers. Even then, they were part of the experiment.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Ah! Oh, barely. But I did get it. Give me those credits, boy. Oh, that's on the second store. I was wondering what the fuck I was hearing. Okay, why are Blood Pack here? Got it.
So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch, but then I'm a little girl. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
They've seen us.
Just two of you?
One falls.
Make sure there's nothing in any of these cells for us to pick up.
Children here.
Evidently they were doing things that even the elusive man wouldn't approve of here.
It's a two-way mirror. My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
They probably couldn't hear you, Jack. Probably soundproof.
What?
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
Alright, got it. Cool.
This might be useful.
Sweet. Another upgrade, okay.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... Oh, what? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb. I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
Okay. Let's check this other side, though. Nothing over here. Nothing to collect. No conversations to be had. Nothing. Alright, let's go through the door.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kieran. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, put them down. But I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you. Then we'll see. Kill them on my own. I want them dead. Fire!
Destroy you!
Before I kill you.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Does autosave after that fight or before it? Guess we'll find out.
Promised us lots of salvage, but this place is... Fine, put him down.
You're in my way.
Get them!
They've seen
Kill
it.
them on my order.
That's not what I was just trying to skip the dialogue, so I have to hear it again. Damn it.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kieran. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk creds. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, put him down. But I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you, then we'll see. Kill them on my order. I want them dead.
Gotcha, bitch. And dead.
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Got it. Okay, give me that cash. Another 3,000 credits. Cool. What made you guys think that there would be all kinds of valuable stuff left here? You think Cerberus is just going to abandon anything worthwhile? I doubt it.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question. And I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this. But a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew. How to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility.
No, you aren't.
It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
You'd do the same thing to new kids? Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
This place was like a prison. How did you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it back, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves it. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck. Get out of here. Go. He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different. I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did me good. Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here.
Hopefully you can.
I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
Don't sell yourself short. You were just a kid.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
That was a big ass explosion, Jack. Now let's go back to the Citadel and we will get that last upgrade from it. We are also going to get the upgrade we just picked up, and we're going to talk to Jack.
Jack and Miranda in the middle of a disagreement. Can you head it off before they tear out a bulkhead?
I'll deal with it.
Take pictures.
Touch me and I will smear the walls with you, bitch!
Enough! Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really.
But clearly you were a mistake. Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
Our mission is too important to let personal feelings get in the way.
Fuck your feelings. I just want her dead.
You both know what we're up against. Save your anger for the collectors.
I can put aside my differences until the mission's over.
Sure, I'll do my part. I'd hate to see her die before I get a chance to fillet her myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard.
The elusive man had to have known that Jack was experimented on in a Cerberus facility, right? He had to have.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Shepard Voss Normandy, I've been digging through the Alarai. Just wanted you to know that I did find a few things from the experiments of Rael Zora was conducting. Had you shared them with me, humanity would have reaped the benefits. Instead, once my own experiments are complete, you and your people will watch from a distance as the Quarren people reclaim not just Lost Homeworld, but the largest synthetic army in the galaxy. Rael Zora's death will not have been in vain. I will complete what he started. Good luck to you, dude. Look what he accidentally did when he tried this. Let's go talk to Jack. See how she's doing.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy. But you let Aresh live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
You sure about this? I want to do whatever I can to get your head on straight.
Don't get all therapist on me, Shepard. You're not the couch type. I hate that stuff anyway. Bullshit, prison, psych. You did me a favor, and that's enough. More than I expected. I'll keep it together.
Alright, back to the Citadel to get that upgrade.
So, Kenneth, did you know we've got a crazy woman squatting down in the sub deck?
What? If she touches anything, I'll kill her.
Oh, and the only thing she wears from her waist up is tattoos.
Oh, maybe I should go down and welcome her aboard.
And she's a murderer. Has biotic powers that could crush you with a blink. Hates everyone in Cerberus.
Damn it, girl. Stop toying with me.
No messages for you, Commander.
Yep, shouldn't be. I just checked them. I did. Yes, I did. Okay. Mass relay. I still have Project Overlord to do. I forgot about that. Let's dark our ass into the Citadel. There we go. At least Tally gets a little bit. Let's go get that final upgrade. As soon as I fucking remember where the fucking thing is, 'cause I'll be damned if I don't. Okay, it's not here because this is just a cafe, right? Down or up? 'Cause I think up is toward the... I mean, how many times I go through the Citadel, I never remember the exact fucking layout of it.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
So, Citra Foundation, let's check there.
Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
The northern house and here are occasional.
There's no more stores back there. Alright, let's go to the upper section. Maybe it's got to be there. Because I know there's a 50,000 credit upgrade left over at one of the stores, but I do not remember which. And it's the last upgrade that we need to buy here. I think I have all the upgrades on Ilium. I think the only thing I had left to buy there was going back for that.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
That's it. Going back for the The fish.
That's all for now.
The fish you can put in the tank. That's it.
The worst thing about extranet games is when some Batarian comes on and insists on speaking his own language without auto-translation.
Alright, back to the Normandy. And we got the last upgrade. Very powerful as fuck, boy. Let's go to Tachanka next. We have a couple of loyalty missions we can do there. For Morden and for Grunt. And we'll meet someone. We'll meet Rex. Can't wait to meet Rex again. Rex is fucking awesome. Leave orbit. Mass relay. Tachanka. Fuck yeah. Going to the shit. What the fuck is their species called? Why is it escaping me? Damn it. Krogan. Krogan Homeworld. That's it.
Probe away.
In the third game, you do get to go, I think, near Palaven. I think you're technically on a moon of Palaven, if I remember right, which is the Turian homeworld. You do get to visit the Asari homeworld, though.
Probe away. Probe launched.
And you spend some time on Earth in that one as well, which you haven't done much of in this series. You visit the galaxy Milky Way in a quest where you go to the moon and deal with a rogue VI on it. It's a side quest, but it actually ties into a storyline that you'll find out about in the third game. Imagine missing that side quest entirely, and then playing the third game and then having no clue what it's relating to. A very real possibility, although the side quest on the moon is 100% worth doing in the first game, because that's how you get your subclass, if I remember right. I believe that's how you get your subclass. You want to do a lot of side quests in that game. A lot of leveling up before you get to the late game. The Captain... You can actually save Captain Kirrahe in that game, which is the Solarian that gives the "We held the line" speech on Vermeer.
Probe launched.
You can save him in that mission in Vermeer, and if you do, he does appear in the third game. Unfortunately, I didn't when I played through the first game. I don't. In my 3 playthroughs of that first game, I've never saved him.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Not from lack of trying, just never been able to.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Oh, by the way, on Saturday, Dalton and I should be doing more recording for Dead Space. Let's Play Dead Space for the channel, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Hopefully we will finish Dead Space 2, and I can do a review of it for you guys for the channel. Over on YouTube.
Probe away.
And then we will, after which we will start Halo 2. Which we'll probably be doing, which will be the PC version that is included with the Master Chief Collection.
Probe away. Probe launched.
And I'm sure I'll be going with the anniversary graphics because, boy, is the anniversary version of Halo Combat Evolved, or Halo 2, pretty.
Probe launched.
I'm sure it's by far the most demanding of the games in that batch. But we're going to play through all of them that are in that collection at some point. And after we beat Dead Space 2, it'll set us up so that we got our choice of a couple of other co-op games to play, those being Fear 3 and Dead Space 3. Now, I've beaten Fear 3. I've actually beaten that on the channel before. But Dead Space 3, I have never played. I've played 1 and 2, but I've never played 3. I kind of want to do... Dead Space 3, Dead Space 1 playthrough for Halloween. Just do a New Game Plus and with upgraded, fully upgraded weapons and shit. Because I did beat that. That was when I gave you guys a choice over on Twitter originally about what to play on stream next, and Tomb Raider 2013 Reboot 1. It was one of the 4 games, the others being Kane and Lynch, Deadman, which I have since done, and
Probe away.
Homefront, which I have also since done. Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days is another one we want to co-op for the channel. I want to ask him if he'd be interested in doing Gears of War Judgment, because I wouldn't mind playing through that again if it's co-op over the internet. Doing a review of that for the channel as well. It's not a great game, but it's decent enough.
Launched.
You can have some fun with it. It's basically horde mode with a plot. It's like you will set up defenses and defend a position. Then you will fend off enemies for a while, and then cutscenes will happen. Then you'll move forward and do it all over again. Rinse, repeat until you reach the final boss. And the campaign ends. It's not even that long. Like, you'd probably do it in 5, maybe 6 hours. It's a prequel game to that with Baird. Like, I think it's Baird and Cole. It doesn't have Marcus. But there is a segment that you unlock after you beat the game that is a level that was cut from Gears of War 3. It's a pretty cool little reward, and it's honestly more fun than the main game. Because it's more Gears 3. Gears 3 is just a better game in general. Than Judgment is. I wish, I'm glad that Gears of War Ultimate is getting a new remaster that's coming to the PlayStation 5 and PC. More for the PlayStation 5 port of it. Because it's like Gears 1 came to the PC back in 2007, about a year after it came to the 2007 or so, about a year after it came to the Xbox 360. And that's the version that I've been playing, streaming for you guys. I got a physical copy of it that I found at a bookstore where I used to live called Half Price Books. And obviously Gears Ultimate also came to PC. It's come to PC twice. I wish the original PC release would be preserved by GOG or something, just for the sake of preservation. But it coming to PlayStation brings Gears of War to a whole group of gaming fans that might not have ever played it before. And that's pretty cool. It'll be interesting to see how they respond to it, because
Probe away.
you know, it's a very much a game of its era, Xbox 360.
Probe away.
And while I think gaming was largely better back then, if you didn't grow up with it, I don't know how you'd react to it. So it'll be interesting to see. Of course, it's going to be gorgeous looking because it's the Gears Ultimate version of it, which is a vast graphical improvement over the original. And it does the same thing that the Halo Anniversary does. And the new version of Oblivion, where it layers a new engine on top of the old one. In this case, I'm pretty sure it's just a newer version of Unreal. And builds new graphics with that new engine.
Probe away.
So I'm wondering what they're going to what they could possibly add to make it look better for PS5, and obviously it runs at a higher resolution, and I'm sure it'll be 4K across the board, which I'm sure will look great, and it'll have, you know, full dynamic range and shit. High dynamic range, gorgeous colors. I say that like there's color in Gears of War. It's like brown and gray. Everything's like brown and gray. It's just that era, man, and had that filter on the graphics. Color filter was so popular back then for whatever reason.
Launching probe.
There's a lot of good games that were made with it, and every single one of them looks better without that fucking filter. Like, you saw how gorgeous and vibrant Far Cry 2's world is without it. And that was a good game. I enjoyed going through that again. I quite like Far Cry 2. It's got such an immersive world to it.
Launching probe.
Where is the fucking planet that's orbiting? There it is. Is there ever going to be any kind of spike at all on this fucking planet? There we go. That's not bad.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
For the most part, there really isn't that much of a difference between the console version of Gears of War and the PC version graphically. Like, they look remarkably similar. Obviously, the PC version runs at a higher resolution and can run a constant 60 FPS if you had the hardware, and obviously modern computers very much do. Shouldn't have any problems running it at 60. I knew there was a planet there.
Launching probe.
Hey, Krogan, why haven't you probed this planet?
Probe away. Launching probe.
I think you would have done it when you were waging war on everybody. The Krogan wars that were put down by the Genophage.
Probe launched.
You're gonna be like, oh, resource-rich planet. We'll be taking that for our cause fighting the rest of the galaxy or whatever it was.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Okay, I get to probe it, so I'm not complaining.
Probe launched.
Completed.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away.
That gonna be good enough? Yep, it is. Okay, cool. Apparently, that remaster of Gears of War that's coming up is getting a physical release on PC, which is interesting because you don't see that very often. As well as PlayStation 5. Okay, that's more expected. Hey, Leo, how you doing? But it's not getting a physical release on the Xbox Series, which is weird because it's weird enough that it's coming to the PlayStation 5 at all, because I don't know if you guys do this, but Gears of War 3, Epic was actually developing a version of that for the PlayStation 3 back in the day. You could find footage of this on YouTube if you look that up. Like you can watch someone play through the full thing in a obviously early build, unfinished build.
Probe launched.
And Microsoft wasn't happy about that and went out and bought the franchise to stop that from happening.
Launching probe.
So the fact that Gears of War is coming to Sony's console at all is kind of wild. Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. Were you ever able to get enough cash for rent?
Launching probe.
I know you were streaming to try to do that, but you didn't stream any yesterday, so I thought maybe you had gotten enough.
Launching probe.
And I'm alright, my shoulder hurts, but besides that, I'm alright.
Launching probe.
Has anybody heard from her?
Probe launched.
Because I haven't heard anything since your stream. I didn't really know her.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Oh, I hope she'll be alright, dude. Okay, let's do Grunt first. Take Grunt. Tally, she knows Rex. Let's take her. I hope he'll be up. I hope she'll be all right. Really do. I didn't really know her though. Like, I looked on Twitter. Her Twitter profile picture looks familiar.
If you're looking for work, you're shouting out. Stop right there, alien. You're Shepard of the Normandy.
Yeah, you do.
The clan leader wants to speak with you. Keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
Do you know what's wrong with him? What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just go speak to the clan leader. Take your business to the clan leader and keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
Do you know what's wrong with him? What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just go speak to the clan leader.
All right. I guess we can't have any further conversation with you. So let's go this way. Yeah. I'm worried about you too, dude.
Damn right. Tear their scales off and let the Pyjaks feast on them while they're still alive. Ah.
I wish I could spare more cash for you.
Urdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout. Also, I have been unable to access local medical records.
Could vary. Stay.
So can I talk to this guy?
Greetings, human. My name's Ratch. Have a look at what I've got.
Everyone I talk to hates that aliens are an Erdnot. Except you.
I don't have the luxury of turning away paying customers. I do enough business off-world to know that you aliens have more credits than people here do.
What do you have in stock?
Most of it's food and drink that's toxic to humans. Wind call's a local favorite. I'll try to act tough and tear their insides apart. He's not joking. Wind call hits aliens like ground glass. Otherwise, I've got weapons, scrap, and whatever food those pie jocks don't steal. Which isn't much. Take a look at my kiosk over there if you want to buy something.
What the hell is a pie jack?
Off-world vermin. Demons say they're like monkeys. They come in and steal food, wind call, whatever they can get their talons on. I started using the mouthy defense cannons to stop them.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Okay, I'm going to need to hold off on getting the other upgrades.
One of them children, probably 5 years from the right.
But I'll probably be able to get them before I leave.
You actually had a hard time being able to see that special they had on the extra? That crap rots your brain. Stay out of it.
Hold. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Erdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time. Shepard.
Good enough? Excuse me.
Out of my... Shepard. My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the Void couldn't hold you.
Looks like helping me destroy Saren and the Geth has worked out for you. Glad we didn't have to kill each other on Vermeer.
You made the rise of Erdnot possible. Vermeer was a turning point for the Krogan, though not everyone was happy about it. Destroying Saren's genophage cure freed us from his manipulation. I used that to spur the clans to unify under Erdnot. You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous. Speak when spoken to, Uvenk. I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not. Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
Destroyed in a collector surprise attack. I ended up safe.
Well, you look good. Ah, the benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah. Humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship. Takes me back to the old days. Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good times.
Time about your work.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
Yeah, I've heard about that, dude. I wonder if they've gotten the AI to say the N-word yet, or any other racial slurs. Bet you people have tried.
You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last. Maybe. Until then, you're lucky to be a part of it.
How do you maintain security with so many different clans in one place?
Any clan willing to send in hostages can come in. No fighting inside the camp. Each clan punishes its own criminals. We stop conflicts before anyone dies. Then we present a simple choice. Pay a fine and deal with your problems, or your clan is no longer welcome.
What's so important about maintaining individual clans?
Every clan has different customs, rites of passage, rules of behavior, battle songs, all unique. That diversity makes us great. No clan, not even mine, was meant to survive on its own.
I hope that works well for your people. But back to the reason I'm here.
We don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka, but you're an exception.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We're making a neutral ground where all clans can share resources and fertile females. Foolishness. All of it.
What did the women of Clan Urdnot think about this plan?
It was our female clan leader's idea. The neutral area is safe, and it encourages more female clans to ally with us. Attacks on Urdnot now endanger the females of all clans. Even clans that want to see me dead will defend Clan Urdnot.
How's that going?
Sounds ambitious. How's it gone so far?
Better than I'd feared, worse than I'd hoped.
It can't continue. You are going against what makes us strong.
Sounds like you're not making friends.
Traditionalists like Drubank are chained, Baron. Always fighting, guarding their pathetic stick in the ground. When the smoke clears, I can plant the flag on their corpses and rally the rest around a new Krogan hub.
Sounds like you're counting on a lot of bloodshed, even after you unite.
It will be slow, but I won't change what we are. Krogan are judged by the strength of our enemies. Our worst insult is to say someone's not worth killing.
I hope that works well for your people. But back to the reason I'm here.
We don't often allow aliens to do business.
Day one, I can't say I'm surprised by that.
I'm looking for a Solari. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice. Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okeer. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Okeer is a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
I need Brunt back up to speed. What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Wait, so this is a pilgrimage?
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Rex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
Idiot. So, Grunt, do you wish to stand with Urdnot?
Alright, let's investigate.
What does the rite of passage require?
Not for me to say, Shepard. The shaman will discuss that.
You'll let a tank-bred Krogan join Clan Urdnot?
Only because he's with you. After all, you and I killed thousands like him. Not quite as big, but many. Clan Urdnot is strong, and the others will do as I say. They see the benefit of my vision.
What happens if he doesn't do this rite of passage?
If he was left here, he would be killed. The clanless are not respected. A tank-bred, probably more so. His disposition is what it is, right or no. That's just him being a Krogan. Okeer didn't tell you that in the tank, did he, boy?
This is his choice.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for.
Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path.
Today, got...
How many times have you
Oh, shit.
Good to see you, Rex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could. But I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
Talk to the shaman. Talk to the scout. And +2 Paragon. See, today I got the biggest bear in Ursa Major level in Katamari Damacy. I never done that before. When I did, there was a grizzly floating by, and I thought I had caught him. Instead, I was so pissed for the briefest fraction for a second. And then the result screen came up, and I saw that it was a huge one. I was so relieved. Well, sounds awesome, dude. I can't remember the last time I actually played Katamari. I remember it being a lot of fun, but I couldn't tell you the last time I actually sat down and played it. Where does this go? Oh, does this go back to the ship? Yeah, this goes back. I think this goes back to the ship. Yep, definitely. Okay. Wrong way. We came here to do Grunt's loyalty mission, so let's just do it.
This is the great Krogan homeworld. This is the land of Kredok, Shiaga, and Vio. This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on. Never thought I'd miss the tank.
Child. I saw it. Like Tangled Baron.
I lost half my stock in a bet on the pits. It was the good half.
Should I ask the female man to write narrative?
Alright. Let's go down here.
Watch it, human. Eyes straight ahead.
What do you want, human? Rex told me to be polite. He didn't say you were going to talk to me.
So, you're in charge of Urdnot's scouts? Why waste your time shooting at vermin?
Ammunition is the one thing we're not hurting for on Tachanka. As scout commander, I have to set an example. Plus, the little bastards get into food supplies if their numbers get too high. Can't have that.
You see a lot of action around here?
Enough. Baron here and there, and snakes in any of the water safe enough to drink. Rex has made ceasefire agreements with some of the clans, but I still have to patrol, keep them honest.
Alright.
What does the scout commander do?
We find out where the enemies are, and we make them think that there are too many of us to screw with. Sometimes that means harassing the perimeter, taking out a generator or two. Other times, we play hide and seek. We leave lots of traps.
You gonna play more of that on stream, or?
That's not recon, that's sabotage.
It's a lot easier to count their numbers once you blow some of them up. Everyone knows where Urdnot is, human. It's not like we can hide.
So every clan of Tachanka encroaches on the other clan's borders?
Borders? This is Tachanka. Our borders are determined by the range of our guns. We are what we are, human. If we didn't fire at them, they wouldn't take us seriously.
Fetch the food.
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? Half of what we eat is vermin. And if we get hold of defense systems, we don't use them to guard grain. We got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, our women and children get the security.
Your enemies go after civilians?
Easiest way to wipe out a clan. Women and kids can't fight, but they're always outnumbered if another clan goes after them. If its women and children are killed, the clan's hope for the future is lost. It falls apart. We don't do that, though. Rex's orders. Even if it costs us a battle, we don't fire on non-combatants.
Taking care of your food supply would help more in the long run.
If Clan Jordan kills our guards and helps itself to our well-secured food, there won't be a long term. This is Tachanka. Having power and clean water means we're living in luxury.
Thanks for the information.
Whatever.
I'll come back to you when I've got Morden.
Give me a reason.
Hello, mechanic.
Do I look like I have time to talk? I've got work to do. Those fools brought this Tomka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot up in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tomka to run without a combustion manifold?
Any idea where I can find a combustion manifold?
Yeah, I can make one. Give me 3 days and a barrel of Rincol. The one they lost is probably still out in the field. It's too much to expect them to collect it and bring the damn thing back.
I've never seen a Krogan mechanic before.
What? You think we kidnap Quarians and make them do the hard work? Not anymore, we don't.
I'll look for the manifold.
To the field. If I see a combustion manifold, I'll bring it back.
If you did, it would save me a lot of work. Maybe bring back my sunny disposition.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors. Watch it.
Nothing back there.
Who are you?
I am Fortak, Lord High Researcher in matters scientific for Clan Erdbelt, and I don't have time to answer your name questions.
I won't take up much of your valuable time.
My work is very important, human.
Of course it is. I'm just curious. I've heard a lot about the genius of Krogan science.
Oh, I knew someone understands. I swear, I am among brainless hijackers here, toiling among savages. I am the Lord High Researcher.
So what are you researching?
You must be working on something important.
I was building the biggest, best offensive ordnance yet. A real ground pounder. But the new clan leader wastes my time with frivolous research. Crop genetics, medicinal improvements. We can buy that stuff from the Solarians.
The Solarians. The designers of the Genophage.
Yeah, what else can the Solarians do to us at this point? It's not like they can make us even more infertile. Actually, wait, forget I said anything.
I take it you're a scientist.
I used to be a scientist. I designed weapons. Now my genius is wasted on frivolous things. Things that don't explode. My predecessor said no one would understand the true worth of my work. As I pulled my blade from his chest, I knew it was true.
Not exactly what I would call effective academic peer review.
I don't care what you'd call it. We value the will to use what we create, not just the ability to create it. We don't count success until the ground shakes in response.
Enjoy your research.
Yes, move along.
Okay, what's this? Some fucking expensive upgrades. Holy shit. Probably not. I ended up finishing it off on stream. Maybe one day I'll do a speed run of it. Won't set any world records or anything, but I know the game pretty well. And could maybe get top 100. Well, best of luck to you in that. I've never actually speed run anything. Even games I'm good at, like Doom.
Step back. My very son.
You should do Super Metroid.
What do you care so much?
Best game Nintendo ever made.
Tear you apart. You don't
themselves.
You know about that Quarian. How's that slave machine race going?
We were driven from our world, but the Krogan are wasting theirs. Perhaps they must lose it to realize what they have.
Don't crowd the ambassador.
Turn back, human. I may be an ambassador among my people, but that doesn't mean I have to speak to the likes of you. Don't think that carrying this whelp of a Krogan makes you worth my time. Leave now before my guards decide to eject you.
You seem like a well-traveled Krogan, Ambassador.
I am.
Then you must know who I am. And you have to be aware that bad things happen to those who oppose me.
Stand down, men. I'm starting to like this human. I am the ambassador to Urdnot from Clan Nakmor. We're a small clan based in the Aquatic Wastes.
If Nakmor is a small clan, how do you keep the more powerful clans from destroying you?
We are the clan of the great warlord Nakmor Krall, who faced down platoons of Turians and won. Most clans lend us the respect our ancestor is due.
Let's see, what else should you play on stream? You ever stream any of the classic Sonic games?
What business does Clan Nakmor have with the Urdnot?
Clan leader Rex requested that I come. He and Clan Nakmor have been in talks about a more permanent alliance. With our help, Urdnot could rally others behind his plan, truly unite Tuchanka, and we would gain the chance to fight in larger battles with greater plunder.
I thought all Krogan want to be warriors. What makes a Krogan become an ambassador?
You know as much as you think, human. A Krogan diplomat has to represent the strength of his people, or his clan appears ripe for conquest. I slaughtered my way to the top of my clan, human. I speak with the authority of a warrior.
I should go.
I'm sure you are needed elsewhere.
Alright, let's go talk to this guy over here.
Eyes straight ahead.
Warning. I mean, can't you solve that just with save states? Because you do.
You go beyond yourself, Galatag Uvank. The rights of Urdnot are dominant. How do we know it will challenge him? He's unnatural.
Manipulation, anyway.
Like a love of plastic. They know blood.
Although you could also do
Your case. I'll speak for myself. This is
Sonic Adventure, where you can save the game.
lifelike. Smells correct as well. Your protest ring hollow, Uvank.
Urdnot Rex has given us permission to seek clan status for Grunt.
Permission. That is good enough. Lacking in spirit. If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. Mykrant stands against him. He has no one. My patience is tested, but Uvank invokes correctly. Grunt, who is your craft? Your allies willing to kill and die on your behalf?
I didn't know Mega Collection had in-game save states.
How is a candidate tested if he brings backup on his rite of passage?
Not every Krogan can be the strongest warrior, but each must inspire his peers to battle at his side. If the ones who know you best can find nothing worthy in you, you should wander the wastes and die alone before you weaken my clan.
We stand with Grunt, as shipmates and comrades.
Shipmates are not the same thing. But I grant you aliens with aliens don't have strength. My followers are true Krogan. Everything about Grunt is a lie.
What the hell is your issue? What have you got against Grunt?
It doesn't matter if one of our own made him. He is a manipulation. He may as well be the genophage in the flesh.
The genophage defines the weak. My bloodline will make us stronger.
You sound like Rex. bringing radical change that threatens our core. We have gone too far already.
This is about politics. You maneuver like the Citadel Council. Does your Krant also fight with words?
You dare slander me in such a way? Impressive. You challenge with words, their natural weapon. And your Krant sees how your position weakens, Ubang. Shaman, you cannot decide in his favor. What about Krogan tradition if you pollute the rite? You dare. I was a warrior before your mother was born. I speak with the authority of centuries. I decide who is worthy. That is the end of it. I have other means to oppose this. You have provoked them. Reason enough for me to like you. They're your problem now.
Do we need any special equipment?
To begin the rite, only the candidate and his Krant are required. You love battle, don't you, Shepard? The last gasp of a dying opponent. Bring your love of the fight to Krant's trial. And he will succeed.
Didn't it also get a collection on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360?
Is that Krogan gonna be a problem?
He is forbidden to interfere, will he? During the rite of passage, you must be ready for anything, Shepard. From what you've shown me, you will not disappoint.
We've waited long enough. Tell us how this works.
Still your impatience, Shepard. Now, know that Trump will be tested, and that you must adapt.
Let's do it.
We're ready. Let's do this.
Excellent.
Let's go with the same squad we had. I remember a friend of mine had a collection of Genesis games for that PlayStation 3. I remember playing Golden Axe with him on it. That game was fun as shit, man. Golden Axe was awesome. An Altered Beast. Rise from your grave.
This is Tachanka's
Streets of Rage.
Star, the last surface city to fall in the rebellions. The Keystone is at the heart. It has survived wars and the passage of centuries. It endures. Like the Krogan. If you wish to join Clan Urdnot, you must contemplate the Keystone and its trials.
What will happen?
Who knows? You must adapt. You must thrive no matter the situation. Any true Krogan will.
And what was the...
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the keystone.
What was the one with
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the keystone.
Mike Hagar beat people up as mayor?
Let's get started, Shepard.
What was that game called? Final Fight? Is that what it was? That was fun as shit too.
Let's get started, Shepard.
And Revenge of Shinobi. That was cool as hell too.
Let's get started.
Hit the keystone.
Did you know that that was originally going to be a sequel to the first Street Fighter game? A beat-em-up sequel to that game?
Get started, Shepard. Hit the keystone.
So I'm pretty sure they take place in the same universe as a direct result of that.
Hit the keystone.
First the Krogan conquered Tuchanka, and mastered a natural world only we are fit to hold.
Here they come. I'm ready.
Combat drone ready.
There. These beasts will know I'm worthy.
Alright, what next?
Combat drone ready.
Burn it, die! One more. They'll all die.
What next?
Here they come. I'm ready.
Are you gonna make me fight something a little tougher than Varen? Because Varen are pretty easy. Okay, that's round one done.
Were lifted to the stars to destroy the fears of a galaxy. An enemy only we could chase to their lair.
The Rachni.
Crawlers, come to your death.
You a big boy.
Incoming.
You know, I don't even own that game for my Switch collection. I need to get it eventually. It never fucking lowered in price. It's a launch game that still costs $60. Absurd. Yeah, which is stupid and greedy, but not unexpected when it comes to Nintendo. Boy, do they piss me off. The whole fucking industry's pissing me off, though.
To trigger it again for the next part of the rite.
Now, all Krogan bear the genophage. Our reward, our curse. It is a fight where the only goal is survival.
Feel that? Everything is shaking. I am ready.
Oh, shit. I'm slowly chipping away at it.
My shields are down.
Maybe I am going to be able to kill it. Okay, so we did kill it. We didn't just survive it, we killed it.
We have company. Good. I want more. You live. And you brought down the Thresher Maw. No one has done that in generations. Urdnot Rex was the last.
My Krat gave me strength beyond my genes, which are damn good.
True. Your alien found weakness in some of your Krat. I wonder, you say you're pure. Okier constructed you? No alien meddling?
Yeah, you did. I've heard you can. There's mods
The best Krogan
that makes it
traits
so
are
you
distilled in
don't
Grunt.
break
He's
weapons
designed
in Breath of the Wild. Maybe I'd actually enjoy the combat a lot more if that was the case.
And he is truly powerful. That is a tolerable loophole.
What?
I fucking hated that.
You are a mistake, but your potential could tip the current balance of the clans.
You spit on my father's name, on Shepard's name, but now you stop ranting because I'm strong.
With restrictions. You could not breathe or serve on an alien ship, but you'd be clan in name.
You talk like he's a thing. You're after his power. You don't really want him in your clan.
Of course not. I didn't want to cooperate with Clan Urdnot either, but I had to. Clan Gatatog is on the verge, either of greatness or of joining the dust. I get traditional support if I fight you, and reformer support if I back you. Your rite of passage tipped that balance too.
It's your choice, Grunt. Sounds like an easy job.
That's the problem. I'm pure Krogan. Ulvik, you were the pretender.
Your head is valuable whether you're alive or dead.
Just try to take it.
Get ready to fight. Nice. Sergeant Krogan.
Drop dead, asshole. Eat lead, dick bunch.
I'll put them down. Getting up close. Me. Ulvik is weak. The signal is the keystone to get out of here and leave him to rot.
Did you see that Ocarina of Time successfully got decompiled recently? Which means that decompilation project that they've been working on for the Nintendo 64 can do a native PC version of that, just like they did with Majora.
Earning the honor of clan and name. Many survive, but it has been years since a Thresher Maw fell. Your names shall live in glory. Grunt, you are Urdnot. We now own property. Join the army and apply to serve under a battle master.
Shepard is my battle master. He has no match.
Understood. Congratulations, Urdnot Grunt. Accept this token from Fortak. His weapons are the finest we have.
What were you called before you became shaman?
I gave up my name when I became the shaman. I am a conduit for the rage and bloodlust of my people.
I never actually played Majora's Mask at all. I never had the expansion pack.
Belongs to the clan.
I want to know about Tuchanka's past.
Tuchanka is a place of great gifts. It kills the weak, torments the slow, and destroys the stupid. Survival is an honor, and here, Krogan thrive. We cover this planet with our civilization, only to burn it to the ground a dozen times over. Each time, we grow stronger. When we are wise and powerful enough, we will tame the planet forever.
I've never heard anyone say that wiping out their own civilization was a good thing.
I'd have thought you, of all aliens, would understand, Shepard. The Krogan empires and clans of the past were glorious, built in great battles and conquests, but their cores were weak. How else could they have fallen? When Krogan civilization achieves its apex, there will be no stopping it. No stopping us.
Tell me about Krogan rites and ceremonies.
You have seen the rite of passage. Krogan suffer the rite
I would
of
like to
life
get a physical copy of it at some point. Maybe for the 3DS. That's easier to find, and I believe it's cheaper.
before a Krogan faces a new enemy. A clan leader also undergoes many rites in service to the clan.
What rites did you go through to become Chief Shaman?
Becoming the shaman is excruciating.
If I remember right,
Rites
the
that make me wish to die.
64 version of it's stupid expensive.
I must perform rites each dawn and dusk to keep me bound into our Krogan nature. Our spirit is one of violence and death. I must be attuned to that.
Your job is awful.
Indeed.
I should go.
May your foes be strong enough to keep you sharp.
This is valuable.
Okay, we earned a good chunk of credits. Leveled up.
A human should. I may be young, but I relay the wishes of the females. That's important.
Everybody's hurt. That's what it does with Rex himself.
Wait. Rex. I wanted to talk to Rex. Rex is up here.
You just can't help making trouble. No one has killed a Maw since my turn in the right. Next you'll tell me he's a Clint and crap's dark matter. Guess that's what it takes to replace me. You are Urdnot Grunt. Welcome.
Cool.
Good to see you, Rex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could. But I need to keep these short-sighted fools.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Urdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout. In it...
I want to turn to the ship. And we're going to talk to Grunt. And we're going to apply that upgrade. Then we're going to get Mordin and do his quest. And we're going to bring Garrus this time. He also knows Rex.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Of course I have. check our message. Contacting you per Elusive Man's instructions, he believes you would want to know that he ordered Subject Zero's project shut down before the riot broke out. Cerberus personnel arrived to find all guards dead, along with most of the subjects. Any surviving children were treated for injuries, given mild anesthetic treatment, and delivered to the Alliance facilities as survivors of slaver attacks. A few surviving doctors were forcibly retired for their role in the project. Per your report, the facility of Praga has been destroyed.
Urdnot grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. At Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
I'm not planning on living like this forever, Brent.
Talk like that, and it won't be your choice. I'm sure as hell not quitting with a whimper. Just so you're clear where we stand.
Alright. Back to Chunka. This will be the last one that I do for the night. I am tired. Okay. Gordon and Garrus. That'll do. How'd they make it worse? Like I said, I've never played the game, so I don't fucking know. And I remember looking up prices, and I remember the 3DS version being cheaper.
Go to the clan. Urdnot grunt. You can go where you want.
Urdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then. Or Chief. Either one acceptable.
Hey, you killed a Thresher moth. Impressive. One wrong step, Shepard.
At first I thought it was a waste of ammunition just to kill incoming varmint. Now, I think if these Urdnot can pinpoint such small mammals with these guns, they'll make short work of an incoming invasion force.
What do you want, human? Rex told me to be polite. He didn't say you were going to talk to me.
I'm looking for a Solarian. Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Weirlock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Weirlock's base if you've got the quads to deal with it in the Blood Pack.
Alright, investigate.
What can you tell me about Clan Weirlock's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an old hospital. I haven't seen it, though. I've only seen Clan Weirlock from a distance. If I'd gotten closer, I'd have taken a shot. You get inside, though, bring a big gun. Weirlock's base is crawling with Blood Pack.
That doesn't sound too defensible. Why'd they hole up there?
Any hospital on Tuchanka has to be built well enough to withstand a bunch of enraged Krogan. When an injury forces us to switch over to secondary organs, things get messy. Higher thought processes don't always transition properly. Blood rage, they call it.
Investigate Solarian
Any
presence.
idea what they're doing with the Solarian?
I assume they wanted to torture him. You don't take somebody home just to kill them. It's messy. Maybe he pissed off the Blood Pack, and they brought him here for special treatment. No skin off my hump what they do with him. One less alien on Tuchanka.
You don't seem to have much love lost for aliens.
Don't get your quads in a twist. If I was gonna kill you, you'd know it. Rex believes we need to unite the Krogan people. I don't think we can do that with off-worlders interfering, but it's not my call.
What's Clan Weirlock's reputation, and how are they involved with the Blood Pack?
Tough humps, and they're not friendly like we are. You ever run into the Blood Pack? Mercenary gang. Clan Weirlock started it. One of the only gangs with an off-world presence. They're fanatics, totally devoted to Weirlock Guld. Whatever they did with your Solarian, Guld's behind it.
What makes Guld so special?
He's got 2 children. One of them is a girl. Some people think he's got a destiny. Not me. I had a cousin who won 20 consecutive games of Quasar. Lucky bastard. I'd ask my cousin for a loan, but I wouldn't swear allegiance to him. Luck. That's all it is. Same for Guld.
But the Blood Pack has non-Krogan members, like Vorcha.
Ha! The Vorcha. They're just like the Varen, only they can use guns and don't crap on the floor as often. The Krogan are the only real members of the Blood Pack. Anyone else is just there to soak enemy fire.
Alright, take the truck. So I wonder why they made that change. Alright, let's go with the same party. Bring Garrus with us. Who is fucking awesome. They make any other changes to it? I know it looks better and it runs at a higher frame rate because the original Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on the Nintendo 64, both of those games ran at 20, and on the 3DS they updated that to 30. They added a 7th bottle, so you can find all the bottles. You get Lulu's egg back to her in one go. That's about it.
This should slow him down.
Okay, he did die. Okay. We'll pick it up. There. Damn it. Anybody drop any more ammo?
Heads up!
And he's dead. Refined iridium. Hell yeah. That guy blew the fuck up. I can't go further up that way, okay. He's a long way off, so let's
There we go.
okay, I can't go any further up that way either. At least they temporarily stopped shooting at me. No items back behind that. Hey, that guy will be... The mechanic will be happy with us for finding that. He was looking for one of those manifolds.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
That's unfortunate. Hospitals aren't fun to fight through. What is fun to...
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects. Genetically diverse. Enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy, used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new genophage.
No, unnecessary. Limited tests to simulations, corpses, clone tissue samples. High-level tests on Baron. No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Simple rule, never broken.
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Baron, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level, concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Baron until necessary. Powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on mailing. Too late to help the dead.
Okay, can I get more ammo from somewhere? Refined iridium is nice, but I really need more ammo.
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
Krogan don't generally let people go. What does Clan Werlock have planned?
If you walk away now, you can tell your children that you saw Clan Werlock before our blood pack conquered the stars. You think the Erd not impressive? They are pitiful! Werlock Gold will destroy them! The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood!
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the genophage.
No, human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived. The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our revenge!
Half the galaxy sees the Krogan as victims. If you start a war, you'll lose their support.
We have the Blood Pack, and we have the Solarian. When our clan numbers in the millions, we will not need support.
Alright, you sleep well, man.
Werlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become the Krogan Empire. The surviving races will frighten their children with tales of what the Blood Pack did to the Turians. The Asari will scream as their citadel plunges into the sun. We will keep Solarians as slaves and eat their eggs as a delicacy. If you lack the wisdom to flee, then you will be the first of billions to be crushed beneath our might. For Werlock Gold! Attack!
Headed for combat.
Attack or I'll kill you myself!
This should slow him down.
Can I get...
Felt that one.
A refill on ammo from someone? Oh, there we go. That's Please tell me there's another one up here somewhere. Oh, yeah, I see them. I see them. That's what I need right there. Assuming I can get to them. Which I can't. What the fuck, man? And this week went by fast. It's hard to believe it's already Friday, right? My birthday is coming very, very soon on the 9th.
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic into dead flesh. Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences. Hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors. Avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Investigate.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Gordon.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
Most people wouldn't be so casual.
Not develop errors. Had to keep Krogan population stable. 1 in 1,000. Perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion. Galaxy's biggest problem. Massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade. Something easy. No ethical concerns. Understand rationale for modified genophage. Right choice. Still. Hard to sleep some nights.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Gordon? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Salarians, not me.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes. United Krogan saved Galaxy. Destroyed Rachni. Genophage not a punishment. Simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Alright, let's continue looking through this area and see what we find.
Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile, werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accept it as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
Didn't expect spirituality from you, Morton.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives. Then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor killed millions.
Modified genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. But ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral. Tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor, genophage affects fertility, doesn't kill. Still, caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of life. Popular Solarian concept. Similar to human Hinduism in focus on reincarnation. Appealing to see life as endless. Fix mistakes in next life. Learn, adapt, improve. Refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
If you need this much soul searching to get over it, maybe the genophage was wrong.
Had to be done. Rachni wars, Krogan rebellions, all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations. Effects of Krogan population increase. All pointed to war. Extinction. Genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
You could have cured the genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. Would have caused chaos in Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy. Bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives. War would have ended.
Look at the dead woman, Morton. It doesn't look like you saved her.
No, it doesn't. Worked with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
Okay, let's save. There we go. Give me my money, bitch.
We can use this.
Better. Oh, upgrade. Okay, that's fine too. Let's see what's behind this door. Since it wants us to go the other way. Oh, that's where we entered. Never mind. Oh, fuck off, bot. Of course I can't fucking see. Whatever. Wait. There, okay. Back to it.
Not Bloodpack, not member of Clan Werlock. Long clan markings.
Not Scout. Werlock guard got brought me here.
The Chief Scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Erdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. It's blurry. Have to stay.
Mordin, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
Don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. Curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
Millions of children will be born. Werlock children. They're going to destroy the other clans.
But... No. No, they said I was helping Erdnot.
If you want to help Erdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a Quarian with a tummy ache.
I can do it. I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go. Go.
Go get him, guy.
There's no pep talk like a military pep talk.
Save hack. Got it. Cool. Give me my money. More experience. Aragon. Okay, there's credits. Cool. Got credits.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosive useful. Burn through Krogan armor. Enjoy.
That one hit! Get ready for close combat! Oh! Watch my Krogan!
Or it level.
Okay, there's more ammo. I need that. Salvage.
Shields are down.
Fuck you, dude. Nothing in here? Whatever. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's head down.
Enemies inbound.
Get out of the way. One down.
Krogan incoming. Concussive shot ready. Krogan incoming. Friendly fire, Shepard.
So much for the blood pack. We just killed its leader. Let's save before we do this. Got it. Take that, crate. Okay, we're good on ammo again, so that's nice. Let's go head down this way. Attack this research terminal. That's not it. That's it. There we go.
Now what's this?
Another upgrade. Awesome. Hey, Malin.
Malin? Alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
Maybe the Werelock brainwashed or drugged him to keep him under control.
Unlikely. Pupil's normal. Body language consistent with standard metabolic state.
Please, Professor, you wrote a paper on this. Forced behavior modification always results in mental degradation. Whether from Reaper indoctrination or drugs, test subjects always lose higher cognitive function.
Not brainwashed or conditioned. Need Malin at peak capacity for work. Must be alternate source of coercion.
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agree. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student. I looked up to you.
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. It takes a bit more to put things right. I can deal with that.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Mordin, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse, and I'm going to fix it.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Werelock? And how did you access the genophage data?
Data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Werelock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Urdnot has a larger camp in Werelock. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Urdnot's loss and Werelock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescue. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait, you don't need to do this, Mordin. You're not a murderer.
No. Not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Werelock left. Project over.
What if he talks to more Krogan? Tells the public about the modified genophage project?
Special tasks group good at covering tracks. No proof. Werelock willingness to work with Salarian, unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
Aren't you worried that he'll start his research again?
No. Blocking this unit. Special task group can cut access to old data. Could start from scratch. Decades of work, though. Didn't teach you everything I knew.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Mordin. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables. Stress responses. Impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
This is the research that included tests on living victims. It's tainted.
Right now, victims died for nothing. Keep it. Use it. Death's worth something. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here, but you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this work. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chanka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Alright, let's go.
Let's get out of here.
Okay, there was some stupid expensive upgrades here on this rock. Little 60,000, like 90,000 credits. Really goddamn expensive. There's some cheaper stuff too. Let's go finish off that. Then we're going to go back to our ship.
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Urdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
What are the children? Probably 5 years from the right.
Alright, you. Okay, I wanted to buy that. Buy that. And buy that. Dr. Rex one last time before we leave.
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
Good to see you, Rex.
I guess you don't have anything else to
Come with
say.
us?
Alright.
Wish I could, but I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
Alright, we're going to check our mail, get those upgrades, talk to Mordin, call it. In 3 hours, I'm tired. We still got some side quests to do. A couple of DLC packs that I haven't done. Samara, I think, is the last character we need to get loyalty for. So we're deep into it now. Well over 40 hours of playtime. RPGs, man, they are long.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yeah, we'll check that a bit. Investigate. Okay, let's talk to Mordin.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Almost thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tuchanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tuchanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
With the research.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Alright. We'll see if we can get him to sing before I finish the game. Grunts Commander. Damn it. Hate these things, but you need to hear this. You're part of Grunts. Grant and yours leader, so keep them alive. Here I have to stay polite, play the role, but our people are dying. Krogan have always valued survival over tradition. If we're going to survive as a people, we need your vet, Grunt. Okeer was a madman, but he was a bad man with a plan, and that's more than most have on this ball of rock. So bring him back from your damn mission. My people need him, and if you all get killed, I'll piss on your graves. Alright, we're going to stop here and call it. So if you joined in, thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. We will come back with more of this soon. Don't forget, Saturday we're going to record more Let's Play Dead Space 2. Hopefully we will finish the game and I can get to reviewing it. Probably come back with more Gears of War tomorrow night, but I'm not 100% sure. I do have work to do in the other room with hanging speaker wire and shit like that. But for now, we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye, everybody.